everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Benny and here I bring to you anything lifestyle, DIY and sewing. If these are what you enjoy, make sure you click on that subscription button and do not forget the notification button so that you are always aware whenever I post. Happy New Year. I don't know if it's too late to say Happy New Year. Today is like the 2nd of February, but since I did not get the chance to wish you guys, so I wish you Happy New Year. I have a feeling this year is going to be a very beautiful year. I don't know, it's like actually a little birdie told me that it's going to be a beautiful year, so I'm really ready. I'm ready for everything this year has to bring. Alright guys, so today I come to you. Today's video is just going to be short. I'm here to tell you a little story. Don't worry, it's nothing big. It's just a little. I'm going to share with you my experience that I had some time ago. I think it is interesting. For those of you who do not know, I used to live in a children's home. Actually, today's video is titled Life After a Children's Home. So I used to live in a children's home. I stayed there for 5 years. Went there when I was still in high school, and I went to varsity, and right now I'm done. So today I'm going to share with you just 3 things that stood out for me in this time, living life after a children's home. So life in a children's home is quite different. It's quite different from the normal life that people live. Being in a place like that, it's kind of like a protective environment. It's just like protects you from a lot of things, be it in like safety wise, like knowledge about the challenges with rent, with food and all that. You just wouldn't know about it because I had everything provided for me. Like I had rent covered, school fees paid for, food was brought like every week. Someone would come and bring groceries. So like things that people would maybe challenges, or not necessarily challenges, but things that people would know in terms of these things, I wouldn't really know because I had everything done for me. So when I left the place, I had to find a new place with my family. I had to move back with my family. So we had to find a place. The prices of homes were just expensive, right? Bear in mind that in my life I've never really looked for a place before. House hunt, I've never done that in my life before. So this was like my very first time that I get to be involved in this whole process of finding a house. So everything was just shocking. The rent was expensive. When they tell you about the conditions, you have electricity is separate, you have water separate, and the prices of food stuff, it was just expensive. I remember the first time I had to go get some stuff from the store myself. Everything was just expensive, like an ordinary toilet paper. Tissue was expensive, compared to the last time I bought a whole pack of 6 rolls of toilet paper. Is it 12? Yeah, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10. It was maybe that's even less than what it is right now. So it came like a shock. I remember I was speaking to my housemate, my previous housemate. We were just talking about this price things. She was like, girl, I am as shocked as you are. I can't believe that I have to spend so much just to buy for oil. And when we were here, we didn't know about this whole thing. We just had someone bring groceries for us. So like now we have to face it. We have to buy the groceries. Now we have to know the prices of food stuff. Now we have to know the prices of rent, of houses. So that was like a shock for me. Number two, I had the wrong pickups. I call it the wrong pickups. These are the bad habits and behavior that people develop in a children's home, you know, like because we were mostly, there was mostly all about just studying and education. So our education was like the main priority. So we had the house mothers who do the cleaning, who do the laundry, who do the cooking. So when you come back from school, all you do is just maybe eat, rest and study. You know, there wasn't really much that you could do, although like over the weekends you maybe just have to do the little bit of cleaning and a little bit of cooking, but all the like 5 days in the week we wouldn't cook, we wouldn't clean, you know, we wouldn't do the laundry. So truly speaking, I got used to that. I got used to that. And now when I'm out here, I have to clean, I have to cook, I have to do the laundry, you have to study, you have to do all this and that, you know. So these are like it's normal, especially as a girl. It's normal for me to cook, you know. I'm not saying like it's a bad thing, no, it's normal for me to cook, and that is something I should have had, you know. But the point that I'm raising here is that living in a place like that, people say it makes people lazy, you know. You just become lazy, and when you go to experience the real world, you are struggling to do things on your own because you had people doing things for you, you know. So those are like, I call them bad habits because we got used to, we got comfortable to the whole idea that yes, when I go home I'll just find the food, you know, prepared already. All I have to do is just eat and then go and sleep, you know. Now that we're back, I'm back. You have to do the things, you know. I live with my nieces, so I have to cook, I have to clean, I have to do all these things, you know. You come back from school, you have to do the work. You come back from wherever you're from, you have to, you know, take care of the household, you know. So it's quite challenging just trying to adjust, you know. It's like 5 years of this soft life. Let me call it soft life. 5 years of soft life. Now you are back to the normal life, real world, you know. So it just kind of take time to adjust. And the reason why I'm calling it bad challenge, the reason why I'm calling it bad habits is because people took advantage of it. They wanted it to be that way. They didn't want to make any efforts because we thought like, there's life outside this place is not different from what we're experiencing here, you know. When we go out there, we are also going to live soft life. We are also going to live soft life. So I'm not going to make any efforts. I'm not going to learn how to cook. I'm not going to learn how to clean. I'm not going to learn how to do my own laundry because somebody is doing it for me, you see. So now it becomes challenging for people who had that mindset. When they go out here, now they have to do things on your own. I mean, like, sometimes like, especially on weekends, if like I had a very hectic week, like on weekends we wake up like around 10-11, you know. But yeah, which sister of mine is gonna allow you to wake up at that time? You can't wake up at that time because there's a house to take care of. There are kids that you need to make food for, you know. There are things that you have to take care of. And being at home, I'm like one of the two adults, so I have to lead by example. I have to wake up and make sure that everything is done. I have to make sure that my nieces do their homework. I have to make sure that I sit with them, help them do their homework. I have to make sure that they eat. I have to make sure that they bath. I have to make sure of all these things. So like being responsible, that responsible adult. So I have to do that. And so yeah, it's just one of those things. So the third thing is just is life outside the children's home good or bad? Uh, okay, honestly speaking, I think this is quite hard to answer because like there are a lot of advantages living in a children's home, like a lot. Like I said, my school fees were paid for, so my parents didn't have to worry about my tuition. And so there were a lot of advantages, you know, like you have your rent covered for, you don't have food covered for. So me, even as old as I am, I didn't have to worry about buying food or paying rent. So those are like the advantages. If I had money, I would save it for my own stuff. So those are like the advantages. Life has outside children's home is good, it's lit. Okay, I'll tell you, you know, I'm not disregarding all the advantages. Like there are a lot of advantages living in where I was living, but from where I stand right now, I think it's actually good being where I am at this point, you know, uh, um, because right now I get to experience life, you know, I get to experience things, I get to live life, I get to be exposed and all that, you know. Whereas when I was there, I was kind of limited, you know, I was kind of limited with things that I was prevented from. But now everything is out here, you know. I get to do all these things. I have to be responsible, I have to make decisions, I have to do all these things. So as challenging as they can be, but I think it is good. Yeah, it is definitely good because like we can't be kids forever. We have to grow up, we have to mature, we have to take on certain responsibilities, you know. So I think it's actually good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm like the challenges it comes with, the goodness it brings. It is amazing, you know. Life without challenges is nothing, you know. Life is all about challenges, excuse me. So I think it's good. So guys, that was it. Those were the three things that stood out for me, you know, this for this period living away from a children's home. Is interesting, and I am really grateful for everything that I got to experience in the where I used to stay before. I mean, that place, yeah, that place is a very good place. It came with a lot of good things, you know, contributed like tremendously in my life and in the lives of everybody that was there. So I am very grateful that I got to experience it. Yeah, so yeah guys, that was it, and I hope you like this video, and I hope it was helpful. I'm going to see you next time. For now, stay lovely, stay amazing, spread love, and bye bye.